Well, just days before Tucker Carlson and Fox News parted ways, some rather interesting events occurred that I believe may harbor answers as to why the two are now divorced, if you will. And I believe there's a lot more to the story that the mainstream media is not telling you. For starters, according to Tucker Carlson on his last video report that he did on Fox News, he wholeheartedly believed that he would be back on Monday. Take a listen to this clip.
Pizza. That's it for us for the week. We'll be back. By the way, the entire episode of Let Them Eat Bugs, not quite as good as pizza, streaming now on Fox Nation. Use the promo code ORIGINALS for 30 days free. And we'll be back on Monday. In the meantime, have the best weekend with the ones that you love, and we'll see you then.
Interesting. Let Them Eat Bugs, talking about the World Economic Forum and the global order there. And then he also states, we'll be back Monday. Well, apparently, it seems as if Tucker Carlson had no idea that that would be his last broadcast. Now, a lot of people are speculating that one of the reasons he may have been fired was because he was specifically calling out the World Economic Forum for bug eating.
According to researchers, edible insects constitute a, quote, underestimated reservoir of human and animal parasites. One 2019 study looked at 300 household farms and pet stores. It found parasites harmful to human beings in 30% of them. The insects, it should be noted, were not intended for human consumption. There's a difference. But they're still bugs, the same bugs they'd like you to eat.
Kind of like Marie Antoinette, let them eat cake. Or let them eat bugs, says a global international order. Now, obviously, they didn't like Tucker Carlson saying that. But is that the reason that they let him go? Well, I believe there's more to the story. But just a quick break from my sponsor. Are you concerned about having enough food to eat in the event of an emergency? Grocery stores can unfortunately be stripped within hours. In fact, if you and your family do not have backup food supply on hand, then you are going to find yourself waiting in those long government food lines. Please don't let that happen. My Patriot Supply is now making a very special offer to help you and everyone prepare for what's coming ahead. All you have to do is go to My Patriot Supply page at preparewithlisa.com. And right now, they have an amazing special. This is a limited time offer, but they are giving away an Alexa Pro water filtration system, a value of up to $279. This is being included with their 3-month emergency food supply kits. And as you can see on the screen there, it's got a little bit of everything. It's got breakfast, it's got dinner, it's got lunches, it's got drinks, and even snacks, and a 25-year shelf life. On top of that, we also have another offer down here for you. You can get a 2-week food supply kit at this amazing price that you see on the screen there. But check it out by going to preparewithlisa.com, and please make sure you're not a victim of tragedy when tragedy strikes. And by the way, I personally sponsored with My Patriot Supply because I believe in what they do. I took them on as a sponsor because I wholeheartedly practice and do exactly what I'm asking you to do. So get your 3-month emergency food supply kit today while you still have time. And by the way, your food and water filter are shipped directly to your doorstep in discreet packages so nobody knows. And you also get free shipping included with that. So check it out at preparewithlisa.com. If you want more information on you're on the mobile app, click that more button or click in the description box below if you're here on YouTube. All right, back to the broadcast. So what else is really going on with Tucker Carlson and Fox News parting ways? Well, I came across this article on businessinsider.com, and it's headlined this: Rupert Murdoch himself made the decision to fire Tucker Carlson over January 6th conspiracy theories and discrimination, claims report. The article states, people familiar with the situation told Stephen Battaglia of the LA Times that Rupert Murdoch himself made the call and that he did it for 2 reasons. The first reason, well, Murdoch was responding to a suit filed against Carlson and other executives by a former producer named Abby Grossberg that alleged a work environment that subjugates women based on vile sexist stereotypes. Number 2, Murdoch was tired of Tucker Carlson's conspiracy theories about the January 6, 2021 riots at the Capitol. In her complaint, against Fox News. Grosberg said that she was isolated, overworked, undervalued, denied opportunities for promotion, and generally treated significantly worse than her male counterparts, even when these men were less qualified than her. Grosberg also said that Fox News withheld evidence in Dominion's defamation case against the cable network. It goes on. Meanwhile, the New York Times, the Washington Post, and Axios are reporting that Rupert's son, Lachlan Murdoch, the CEO of Fox Corporation and Fox News CEO Susanna Scott, made the call. The Post, citing an anonymous source, reported that Carlson's communications unearthed by the Dominion lawsuit are part of the reason for his departure. So according to some of these mainstream media news sources, they're claiming that, well, Rupert Murdoch was behind it all, and he didn't like it because of two things. One, Tucker Carlson talking about January 6th, which I could see as a reason they would do it. I mean, God forbid that you're allowed to speak any sort of truth. And the second thing I think is just BS in my pure and utter opinion, and that is the lawsuit filed against Carlson by Grosberg there, saying that he had a bad work environment and he was a sexist stereotyper. I think that's just a BS story in my opinion, but hey, that's what mainstream media is now telling you as the reason why. Honestly, there's also other rumors going about that he may run for president. I don't particularly see this happening, but hey, it's out there. WND.com, Tucker for president. Speculation mounts after Fox News' exit. I know there's lots of speculation that he may be running for president. My personal opinion, again, I do not see that happening. Now, what I do see as the reason behind his exit and departure from Fox News is a couple of things. They didn't like him talking about January 6th. They don't like him speaking against the global order. You know, how they actually are talking about us using and putting bugs as part of our, new meat source. And hey, after all, he was very anti-establishment, and they didn't like that. And that ticked off quite a few establishment figures. In fact, take a look at one of his biggest regrets that he told a podcaster. Listen to this clip here.
I've spent my whole life in the media. My dad was in the media. Like, that is a big part of the revelation that's changed my life, is the media are part of the control apparatus. Like, there's no, yeah, I know, because you're younger and smarter and you're like, yeah. But what if you're me and you spent your whole life in that world? And to look around and all of a sudden you're like, oh, wow. Not only are they part of the problem, but I spent most of my life being part of the problem, defending the Iraq War. Like, I actually did that. Can you imagine if you did that?
Well, what do you think? What is one of your biggest regrets in your career?
Oh, defending the Iraq War.
That is it?
Well, I've had a million regrets. Not being more skeptical, calling people names when I should have listened to what they were saying. Look, when someone makes a claim, there's only one question that's important at the very beginning, which is the claim true or not?
That should be it. That's the only question that media should be focusing on. Is the claim true or not? And I wholeheartedly believe that that's what Tucker was trying to do at Fox News. And a lot of people didn't like it. In fact, just weeks and days before Tucker Carlson's exit, there were calls for his deplatforming and his being kicked off of Fox News. Take a look. One of those loud voices was Mr. Chucky Schumer. Take a look here on the Gateway Pundit. Chuck Schumer gets his way. Tucker Carlson out at Fox News 2 months after Schumer demands Rupert Murdoch silence the host. Well, it seems like that may have been exactly what Rupert Murdoch did. Not only that, but take a listen to what AOC had to say as well. And this is mrctv.org. Deplatforming works. AOC celebrates Tucker Carlson's exit from Fox News. In fact, just prior to that, she had been calling for his exit from the news station. She, obviously a fascist in purest sense, couldn't have a free speech platform and somebody telling you what truth really is. Meanwhile, the establishment media is celebrating his exit. And here we have BusinessInsider.com. The View hosts celebrate Tucker Carlson's departure from Fox News by singing, cheering, and doing the wave. Little do they know that I believe he's about to explode as far as his name. I hope he goes and starts a new show or something like that. I mean, that would be amazing. And I think his name is only going to get bigger, not smaller. So celebrate all you want, establishment media who is trying to control everything on the internet, qrestrictedrepublic.com. But hey, there are some other things that you need to know about as well. I'm just going to throw these articles up there. The postmillennial.com, did you know that Tucker Carlson's executive producer followed him in an exit from Fox News? That also just came out. Also, this information, Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon lawyer up. And guess what? It's the same guy. Interesting. I can't stand the likes of Don Lemon, but maybe it's a good lawyer. And then we also have some good news surfacing. Here we have The Blaze. People are canceling Fox News subscription after Tucker Carlson and the network split. Bye-bye, bye-bye. And then we also have Washington Times. Tucker Carlson scores job after Fox News exit. There always is going to be a home here for you. Now, obviously, I believe he's going to get a lot of job offers coming up here real soon. But the bottom line is the establishment wants you silenced. They don't like it when the truth comes out. They don't like it when you speak against their narrative. They don't like it when you're the likes of Tucker Carlson and millions of people follow and listen to what you have to say simply because you've been honest for a very long time. God forbid something like that. Anyhow, please make sure you're still subscribed to that channel, and please make sure you have that bell checked. Otherwise, you're not going to be notified. Anyhow, I love all of you guys. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.